Good morning, Colts.
I'm Schaefer, one of your amazing new KTV hosts.
And I'm John, your other new KTV host. Welcome to KTV for Tuesday, March 21st, 2023.
To start off today's show, let's jump into the Sports Corner with Jordan.
Good morning, Colts. For today's sports news, the Colts track team had their first meet at Rancho Cotati High School on Thursday, March 16th. It was a great first performance from our Colts track team. Come out and support them this Thursday, March 23rd at our first home track meet at Casa Grande High School at 3:30. Last Friday, Lil Kev slaughtered, dominated, and beat Edgar Gio 7-0. His basketball career is basically over. That's it for sports. Now back to the KTV studio.
Thanks, Jordan. I'm definitely going to watch the track meet on Thursday.
Our Colt runners must eat a lot of food. I mean, all that running must make you lose so much energy.
That's right. They must eat one heck of a lunch before meets. Schaefer, do you know what we're having for lunch today?
Yes, I do. Today for lunch, we have cheeseburgers, chicken and rice burritos, chicken tenders, and tots, and the usual sandwiches and salads.
That sounds delicious. But at lunch, I think I'm going to go to the open mic poetry reading instead.
April is Poetry Month, and the library is hosting the second annual Kolts open mic poetry reading. You can come read a poem you wrote, read a poem you like that someone else wrote, or you can be a member of the audience. If you have any questions, ask Ms. Parnes. Hey, do you know who Gloria Steinman is? She is a writer, political activist, and feminist organizer. She was the founder of New York and Ms. magazines. She is the author of My Life on the Road, Moving Beyond Worlds, Revolution from Within, and she wrote a lot of other amazing books too.
Steinman helped found the Women's Action Alliance, which is a pioneering national information center that specialized in non-sexist, multiracial children's education, and the National Women's Political Caucus. She is the president of the Miss Foundation for Women. She is the founder of so many other organizations as well. She won lots of awards, and one of them includes the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Wow, I knew that Gloria Steinman was an author and a journalist and everything, but I didn't think she was that important. It's crazy how just one person makes the world such a better place.
I bet she was a very influential person in women's history. Did you know that this month is Women's History Month?
Yes, I did. Women's History Month has a lot of history tied to it. The months date back to 1978 in Santa Rosa, California, when the Education Task Force of Sonoma County's Commission on the Status of Women planned a Women's History Week celebration during the week of March 8th to correspond with International Women's Day.
The first International Women's Day happened in 1911. The day had mostly been forgotten in the U.S. until the late 1960s, when Laura X, an activist, organized a march in Berkeley, California on March 8, 1969.
Since then, the United States has turned this day into a week and then into a month. And all during March, we celebrate the contributions women have made to the United States and to recognize the specific achievements women have made over the course of American history.
You better watch out, Colts, because we're going to be showing more videos and talking more about what amazing women helped our country form the way it is today. You can also go to the library and check out some more books on Women's History Month if you want to learn more.
I heard Ms. Parnes has a book recommendation for us from the library called The Mermaid, the Witch, and the Sea. Let's check it out.
Hi Colts, it's Ms. Parnes, and I have a book I just finished reading that I want to recommend. It is called The Mermaid, the Witch, and the Sea. It has a beautiful cover. It's by Maggie Takuda Hall, and there are so many characters in this story. It is an action-adventure story. There's a desperate orphan turned to pirate, a crew of cruel pirates that they work with, a captured mermaid, a wild escape, but it's not what you think in a lot of ways. It's surprising. And there's magic forces everywhere. And it's full of double crossing and spies and imperial plots and the Imperial Guard. So if you're looking for some adventure, it's told from the perspectives of many of the characters. A lot of you have been asking for books that have more than one perspective. It's being told from a lot of different perspectives. This is the book for you. I think you're going to love it. Come on over to the library and pick it up.
Wow, that actually sounds really interesting. I might check it out. Thanks, Miss Parnes, for the great recommendation.
I've been reading this really good book on my Chromebook, but there's been a slight problem.
What is it?
My Chromebook has been stuck in tablet mode for 3 months. Do you know how to fix it?
3 months? Why didn't you ask someone before? No matter, because lucky for you, I do know how to fix it. First, turn your Chromebook off completely. Don't just close the top. Then hold the refresh button and power button down for 10 seconds. Next, you release the refresh key and then the power button and your Chromebook will restart.
Thanks, John. Now I can finally play the dinosaur game.
Instead of playing games, I take pictures around the classroom. I have so many.
That's pretty cool, John, but do you have any pictures from the Hollywood dance?
Yes, I do. And for any of you Colts who took pictures of the Hollywood dance, your picture will be ready after spring break to take home. Make sure to listen to the announcements when we come back.
I hope I didn't blink in my photos.
I hope the weather didn't affect the lighting of my picture. Let's see what the week's weather is going to look like with Allie in the weather studio.
Good morning, Colts. Today there will be a high of 50 and a low of 42. Also, today is going to rain. There's also a 50% chance of rain on Wednesday. Anyways, on spring break there will be a high of 50s and a low of 40s. Anyways, time for a joke. Why doesn't the penguin like ice cream? Because they're too cool for it. I'm so funny. That's it for weather. Now back to the KTV studio.
Thanks, Allie. That was quite a funny joke. Well, that's all for today, Colts. Make sure to go to the library to check out The Mermaid, The Witch, and the Sea. And
Make sure to go to the library to check out The Mermaid, The Witch, and the Sea. And that's KTV.